Oh, my name is Evangelist Joseph Ernest. You're welcome to Good Advice. Please do well to like, comment, share this message, because the more you do this, the more it gets to the wider audience. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel on YouTube or follow my Facebook profile. Today, I want to talk to you about the three biggest mistakes generous people make. The three biggest mistakes generous people make. You are looking at me right now, and you may be a generous person, and you wonder why your generosity leads to hurts. My advice right now will help you learn how to be discreet with generosity and not attract hurts to yourself while being generous. Number one, don't invest in the gifts of others until you have first invested in your own gifts and the results have started coming. This is one big mistake most generous people have often made, that in most cases have led them into regrets. Most people are not worth your capital investment. You must understand this. What do I mean by your capital investment? It is your time, your money, your resources. Your capital investment should be for you. Then out of the reservoirs of your results, you can assist those who come to you. I have learned by experience that most people you want to help invest in their gifts and help them build are really not interested. This will surprise you. Some don't even see what they want to make out of what you are building for them or in them. You may end up wasting your time and resources, regretting that you should have spent all that time and resources developing, building, and investing in yourself and in your own giftings and endowments. Matthew 7 verse 6 confirms this. It says, "Do not give what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces." New International Version. Secondly, don't give people access they don't qualify for. Every access you give must come on the platform of qualification. The person must qualify for the access. If you read the Bible, there were times Jesus asked people to follow him, but other times he told some persons, "Don't follow me." Why? Access requires qualification. One of the greatest mistakes of generous people is they give access to everybody without waiting for them to qualify for this access. Now, I don't mean greetings. I mean, greeting somebody, exchanging pleasantries isn't access. But there are people who give genuine access into their lives, into their families, into their businesses, into their private, to people they have not allowed to qualify for this access. And then they get hurt at the end. The greater number that has fallen into this trap have been really generous people. So the lesson is, don't give access to people more than they qualify for. Thirdly, don't neglect your own people for others. They are your friends, family, members, acquaintances, or relations, people who have qualified into your circle over time. The trouble with generous people is because they are extroverted, they are easygoing, they are people-oriented. They put new people, especially, ahead of those who have been there and who have qualified into their circle. Now, this has hurt their relationships and brought a lot of hurt to them, especially when these new people who come into their lives begin to hurt them. So the lesson is, don't neglect your own people for others. A lot of generous people are falling into this trap. They do it without even realizing that they are neglecting their own people for others. They are putting others ahead of their own people, ahead of people who have qualified into their circle over time. So don't fall to this trap. Don't neglect people who have qualified into your circle for new people. And because you are a generous person. It leads to hurt. Many times it has hurt people who have paid the price over time and qualified into your circle, and then it leads to your own hurt because most of the time these new people who come into your life, they did not grow into that relationship and into the opportunities you have brought them into. They play with that opportunity, they make nothing of the opportunity, and then they turn again and rend you in pieces, like we read in Matthew. So don't put people ahead of those who have qualified into your circle. Thank you so much for listening to Good Advice. Please do well to like, subscribe, and make a comment, because with these you help reach a wider audience who this advice will be a great blessing to. And please don't forget to follow my Facebook profile and subscribe to my YouTube channel.